In the previous lecture, we have set up Git username and Git user email. And for that, we have used those two commands, git config -- global username and git config -- global user.email. And we have set git name and email globally. We have verified that configuration was applied using git config -- list. And now we are ready to proceed and create very first commit in our first project. Let me clear terminal, and again note that here we now see this yellow cross sign. Let's now check status of our Git project using git status command. Git status, enter, and here you'll see that there are no commits yet. We are now on master branch, and there are changes to be committed. And those changes are located in a staging area or index. Recap that in previous section we have taken files from Git repository and placed them into staging area and placed them also in working directory. And that's because there are two files in staging area. Git shows us this yellow cross sign and shows us this section. There are changes ready to be committed. And in our case now, we have two new files, file1.txt and file2.txt. And now important conclusion and another purpose of the staging area or index. If you want to create new commit, you must have some changes. And those changes must be placed into staging area or index. And at the moment, there are changes in our project. And if I'll use git ls files command with option -s, I'll see two files located in index. And that's why we are able now to commit those changes. And let's finally create our first commit in our first project. And for that, we will use command git commit with option -m. Using option -m, you are able to add description for your commit. Let's do that. Let's clear terminal and type here git commit -m, and here in double quotes, let's write our very first commit in the project. Like that. And let's press enter. Enter. And here we see result of this operation. Please try to pause video now and try to interpret this result yourself. What every field here means. Okay, let's do that together. This commit was created on default master branch. That's why here you see master. Next, this commit is our first commit in our project, and that's why it is called root commit. It doesn't have any parent commits. Later on, we will create other commits that will have parent commits. Here you see SHA-1 hash, actually part of it, of this new commit. You know that every commit is just Git object, and every Git object must have SHA-1 hash. Next, you see description of this commit, our very first commit in the project. And here you see that two files were changed, and Git has created two files, file1.txt and file2.txt, with those permissions. But you may ask me, where Git has created those two files? Let's answer this question in the next lecture. Also, we will use git cat file command in order to read information about this new object, new commit. I'll see you in the next lecture. Bye.